Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be putting together this ER Gear electric standing desk frame only from Amazon. So let's open up the packaging, some instructions. Got all the hardware. That's the control for memory and raising and lowering the desk. Power supply. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get it unpackaged and we'll start putting it together. Alright, first step. We're going to take one of the legs that has the motor attached and take one of these pieces, labeled number 2. I really don't see anything on here that indicates 1 or 2. And there's 2 of these pieces that look very similar. So I'm going to assume there's no difference. Alright, now we're going to take these angle iron looking pieces and those attach through the holes here on the 2 pieces we were just working on. They even have a little indent here, which is kind of nice, that falls into the top hole and holds it in place. That's really nice. Now, same thing for the one with the motor on it. Now we're going to flip these legs over and we're going to do the feet on the bottom. These are taking the longer X heads. Alright, now moving back down to the bottom, or the top, we're going to go ahead and put this connecting piece between the 2 halves. And since this desk is going to be taking up this entire closet width, we're going to set it to the widest setting. So I moved it to where it's going to sit and kind of found a sweet spot to where the legs aren't going to be interfering with your feet, and I don't want it maxed out to the max width either. I think it just adds a little bit more strength. So this is where I set it. I'll go ahead and put the 4 set screws in the top. Alright, now let's go ahead and flip the whole thing the right way, put it on its legs, and we're going to attach the rest of the stuff. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and attach this transmission rod, which controls the other leg up and down motion from one motor. So let's do that. So we're gonna start by loosening this nut so we can extend out the rod. So this is going into the non-motor side. So we'll take this, put that in there, and make sure it goes all the way. Now on the motor side, this rod extends all the way and attaches like so. And we're going to use this little Allen wrench and attach the rod to the motor. Okay, now let's go ahead and open up the power spot. I'm going to just test this. Just want to test it out, make sure everything's working right. Okay, so it connects. The power cord connects. The two prongs from the power cord connect into the back of the control board here. So I'll plug that in now. And then this 6 prong connects to the motor on the desk. So let's do that here. Okay, now I'll go ahead and plug this into the wall. Alright, we've got some lights. Let's test it out. Oh, that seems really nice. It's very quiet. Awesome. All right, well, I'm gonna go finish up the tabletop and we'll get the tabletop attached and we'll try it out with some weight on it. So this is how you would normally attach these legs to a tabletop, by flipping the whole table upside down and mounting it this way, and then flipping it back and moving it into your space. But I quickly realized the space is so limited that this would be very difficult to do, so we're gonna have to do it backwards and right side up. So here you can see the edges of the legs are scraping against the closet doors, and the tabletop itself overhangs by like a foot on either end, so it'd be very difficult to move it into this spot. I also realized that it sticks out of the closet a little bit more than I'd like. So if you unscrew these feet, you'll see these little plastic inserts on the feet, and you can just pry these off and I'll gain you almost an inch more. Alright, let's go ahead and attach the table now. We're going to use the screws in the C bag and the washers in the D bag. Alright, I got it all hooked up. It was a good test with about 50 pounds on here. It doesn't seem to have any issues. set the memory. Set that one. And then standing height. Probably has more weight than it'll ever have on here. 50 pounds of monitors and things like that, and I doubt it. And this has no problems at all. Standing height, and we'll set the second memory. Now if I hit that, it should go down. And then feel warm at all. Pretty cool. I'm gonna do some cable management under here. You get a little, I think one of those IKEA trays, little troughs. Get some, you usually run like a power strip down here, then run it down to that power cord here, and I'll clean up a lot of this. But yeah, pretty handy little legs, pretty cheap, and they work great. Nothing to complain about. All right, I'll see you guys on the next project.